In Stardust and Camp, I found it interesting that they took this documentary style narration and chose to place it within animation. And the piece really focuses on queer art and how it's defined and how artists prefer to be defined through it. And the choice to make the animation in an art gallery and the animation is sort of art in itself was such a nod to the subject matter, and it really pulled the piece together. And also noted how some of the artists were very specific about not wanting to be identified as a queer artist, and so this piece did protect the identities of the artists featured by not really showcasing them, which also made me wonder if that was purposely the reason why it was chosen to be shown as an animation as opposed to like a documentary.
Stardust and Camp, what a beautiful film. I love this so much. The concept, I mean, it's not an actual story per se, it's more like a reflection, a philosophy, and I love it. It was so beautiful in every aspect. The animation is great, it's very original. I love how this, like, let's call him astronaut, is traveling through this planet of queer people, and everyone has a very unique character, a very unique person. It's beautiful. I love it, every design, and I love how they incorporated these art pieces from writing different artists. It was a beautiful, amazing combination of visual elements with such a poignant conversation about what it means to be a queer person and why how does queer people feel about the representation and how they're feeling about the current times, because even though we are trying to be more inclusive in media and everything, the conservative groups keep pushing, and the interviews he brings some very strong points about why this is happening, why people is still afraid of queer people. And yes, it was really an amazing effort. Beautiful in every possible aspect. I love it. I love the concept. I love the subject. Well done.
This was fantastic. It was such a bright but simple concept executed really well. The idea to take what is certainly interview dialogue and place it to these really interesting visuals and characters appearing to speak on the behalf of Rearing was just done to great effect. I thought it was, again, just a great concept and executed really well. Just kept things really interesting, and it was also very pertinent to the conversation. So, yeah, once again, brilliant concept, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
This film was called Stardust and Camp. This was a visually stimulating LGBTQ plus animated short. It was so thoughtfully done. I really loved the Q&A format, the discussion regarding queer art answered by various artists. It was a fabulous way to witness pieces of art in frames as the discussion continues. So many articulate answers of definition. It was fun to have the participants in the Q&A be represented on screen as different objects, animals, and creatures. The voices were all so articulate. The concept of the space creature coming down from outer space to find out about queer art was a clever convention. Well done, memorable piece.